How's it going, Gila? Hey, Craig. I am just about to get it started here. Put a link up on Facebook and I'll be ready to go. Okay. How's it going, Jason? All right, guys. I think we're ready to get started. First up will be the dollar break. Added a bunch of stuff to the dollar break today. Going to keep adding more, getting better stuff. Decent stuff today. Not that anything is bad, but we'll get back to having some really elite type stuff on there. All right, we had the Robert Thomas authentic hockey jersey, or licensed hockey. We had the Ralph Macchio the Brooks Robinson. Had 2 baseball bats for options. Brooks Robinson. That's not Brooks Robinson. I don't know who that is. I don't know where I put the Brooks Robinson. I might have put it back over to the side. But Brooks Robinson is an option. Kyle Lewis. We got Pete Rose on the full-size rep helmet. The Danica Patrick, Dale Jr., Sean Alexander. And that is the dollar break. All right, so let's see what we can do with dollar break. Who's going to get to pick something? On vacation last week, and I ordered a bunch of helmets, but I got a bunch of them in, but they weren't the dollar break helmets. All right, we'll get our random multiplier and then get moving. 5 times to get a number. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tonight we are going with 8. So we will be going times 8 tonight. All right, guys, in the dollar break tonight, we had Danny C with 5, Alex D 15, Michael M 13, Chris D 20, Jesse R 5, Greg E 15, James M 5, Bill S 20, Jason T 10, Tom R 5, Dave G 10, Jesse R 5, Danny C 5, Josh E 1, Eric S 11, Jesse R5, Scott P 25, Brian E 5, Jesse R5, Jeff C 10, Vlad 5, Michael M 10, Jeremy B 20, Travis Y 12, Mark M 10, Steve P 10, Tim K 3, Jesse R 5, Alex D 15, and Eric S with 11. So that will be the dollar break tonight. Oh, come on. Do a little cut and paste here to get the list. My sinuses are killing me tonight. I don't know if I sound congested or not. I'm feeling it. All right, guys, we're going to do 8 times to get a winner in the dollar break. Good luck. Here we go. Looks like we have $397 today. So it's a 60% cash option, so it would be $180. If you'd rather have the $180 than one of the items, you can take the money. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, guys, whoever's on top on the next one is the winner. Winner is Chris D. Man, I randomized that list 8 times. Let's see. We had Chris D, then Greg, Jeremy, Al, Steve, Bill, Jesse, Eric, and Jason rounding out the top 10. But Chris D, you're the one that counts. Chris got the win. All right, Chris. Again, if you want to pick, you can have a Sean Alexander Chrome, Dale Jr. on the Sun Drop, Danica Patrick on the Pretty Intense. Got, I forget his name, Kyle Lewis. It's a game used bat. I thought it was cool just because it's game used. Also a Brooks Robinson bat. There's the Ralph Macchio Gi for the Karate Kid. Robert Thomas on the licensed hockey jersey. And the Pete Rose full size. It said it was a rat, but that looks like a real helmet to me. All right, and that is it, Chris. If you need pictures, let me know. Congratulations. Hey, Chris is one of them. Help me out. Man, he's definitely won more than one. Chris got the luck. All right, we had 3 of them filled from Facebook, a 2-box and 2 1-box breaks. Of course, we'll try some live fills if there's interest. Get these things set out. All right, guys. Got them. Let's get some randoms pulled. This is a 2-box. The other 2 pre-fills were 1 box. And I do have the touchdown box up when I edited it, but apparently I didn't hit save. I can't blame it for not editing, but I edited it improperly. It came up in the Mahomes box. It is not a Mahomes box. It is a touchdown box, 6-item box. It is up. If we can get it filled tomorrow, we'll break it tomorrow. All right, guys. We had David D, Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Al, Green Bay and Washington. This is the 2-box. Got the Jets and Panthers. Greg, Minnesota, Baltimore. Craig, Miami, Cleveland. Tyler, Buffalo, New England. Tim, the Chargers, Denver. Bill, Pittsburgh and Houston. Chicago and Detroit. Vlad, Giants. Philly. Steve, New Orleans. Vegas. Greg, Indy. The Rams. Jeff C, Dallas. Arizona. Gila, San Francisco. Jacksonville. Jeffrey S, Atlanta. Seattle. And Brugman closes us up. There it is. With Cincy and gets Tennessee. Okay, first break tonight. We got David D, Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Al, Green Bay and the Jets. Washington, Carolina. Greg, Minnesota, Baltimore. Craig, Miami, Cleveland. Tyler, Buffalo, New England. Tim, Chargers, Broncos. Bill, Pittsburgh, Houston, Chicago, Detroit. Vlad, Giants, Eagles. Steve, New Orleans and Vegas. Greg, Indy and the Rams. Jeff C, Dallas, Arizona. Gila, San Francisco, Jacksonville. Jeffrey, Atlanta, Seattle. And Brugman, Cincinnati and Tennessee. All right, guys, let's get us a couple boxes. See if we can pull some big ones out of there. Cancel what I do. All right, 8 is our magic number for tonight. Let's see what we can get after 8. If it's one of the boxes that we pulled last night, I will hit it one more time. Hopefully in the next week or two, I'll get a bunch more helmets put in, increase it up to about 125, and then I won't have to change it or refill it every week. I'll do it every 2 weeks. We got 29 and 1141. Randomize that list 8 times. 29 and 1141. And there's 29. All right, guys, here we go. First box coming up. 1141, going to start us off for the night. Good luck. Let's see what we can get. Oh. Kansas City. Starting off hot on the amp. That is David H. This beautiful helmet is Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. There he is. That is a nice one. How does that spell anything? Seriously, like, anybody see his name in there? I wouldn't even call that like lazy. That is a lot of writing, but nice hit. I assume that's the one you're chasing. That is the one I put the picture of. Oh man, I don't feel good. You kind of see it, do you really? I don't see it. I think it's amazing. Like, it looks awesome, but I may never know how some of these fellas get their names from the writing that they do. All right, guys. Second box is number 29. Just had somebody message me real quick. I want to check it. Just mixed together. I think so. I guess it is. Like out here to the side. Like, I don't know. It looks like some kind of drop down below D, but I think it's a cool looking signature. When you're as good as Travis Kelce, you can write whatever you want whenever you want. I mean, come on. Surefire Hall of Famer. Nice hit, David. All right, guys. Box 29. Second one. I don't see his number on that one, I guess. That's kind of odd. All right, second helmet of the night. Rams on the flash. Greg didn't claim his Rams tonight. Still got him as a random. It's Saturday and Greg gets him one. Set your clock by it. That one is Beckett authenticated. It is rep. Both earpieces are in. Here's the young guy. That is going to be the young running back on the flash. Nice hit. Kyren Williams. Just realized I bought a boxing pay-per-view. See if my TV will work with my internet tonight. All right, first break. Travis Kelce, Kyren Williams. Nice hits. Okay, these next two breaks are going to be one box breaks. And then we'll try live fill. We'll probably try a 2-box live fill. Do one or two of those and maybe end it with a one box. We'll see. Again, a reminder, I do have the touchdown box, 6 items. I forget what the items were. There's a helmet, a mini helmet, a jersey, a football, and then I think flat items. It is up on the Facebook page. If we get it filled, we will break it tomorrow. So if anybody wants to grab a spot in that, I like those big boxes with everything in them. I've never done a Gold Rush shoebox before, but I always thought it'd be kind of cool when they put all the items in. All right, guys, here we go. David, Kansas City, Tennessee. Gila, Minnesota. Seattle. Jeff, Pittsburgh. Vegas. David D, Houston. Philly. Brada. Miami. New Orleans. Brugman, Cincy. Chicago. Bill, Buffalo, Green Bay, and San Francisco. Get 3 of them here. Arizona, Jets, and Ravens. Greg, Giants. Falcons. Greg, you also had the Chargers. The Patriots. Brada, Denver. Tampa Bay. Greg, Rams and Colts. Got the Lions and Jags. And Al had Washington and Dallas in this one. Get Carolina and Cleveland. All right, guys, for break number 2, we got David D, Kansas City, Tennessee. Gila, Minnesota, Seattle. Jeff C, Pittsburgh, Vegas. David D, Houston, Philly. Brada, Miami, New Orleans. Brugman, Cincy, Chicago. Bill, Buffalo, Green Bay, San Francisco. Arizona, Jets, and Ravens. Greg, Giants, Falcons, Chargers, Patriots. Brada, Denver, Tampa Bay. Greg, Rams, Lions, Colts, and Jags. Al, Washington, Carolina, Dallas, and Cleveland. All right, 8 times 1 box on this one. There's 5, 6, 7, and good old number 8. Going to be box 29. I think we just did 29. All right, so we'll hit it again. Want to see if the second box was the same too. It was not. 91. Box 91. If you're counting at home. 91. There it is. Box 91. Good luck. Here we go. Cincy. Gotta say, I didn't know this one was in here. Cincinnati, and this one was somewhere. Brugman. This is in the bag. This one's going to be Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. Different style pulled him last night. I did not realize this one was in here. I love this white one. If I was going to have to get a Bengal helmet, it would be a white one. The white and black looks great. Trying to see who got that. Greg got it last night. Nice hit, Brugman. Ocho Cinco. What's your favorite style, Mark? The white's your second? I can't imagine what you'd like better than that one. I think for the Bengals, that's the one they have that looks good. Flash is pretty nice. Good old speed, classic speed. Makes sense. You know what? My collection that I keep, I go for the classic speed too. I got the Roethlisberger Chrome. I don't think anybody turned that down. But least is Flash, really. I kind of like that. I really like that gray. I like all the gray flashes. I don't like the yellow flashes. I like the old Bengals from like the early 80s with like the tiger on the side. I thought those were pretty cool. The throwbacks would be nice. I think their regular helmet is my least favorite. The orange and black. That one. Amp for Cincy? I can't think what their amp looks like. My sinuses are clogged, and I think they're preventing my brain from working for some reason. Oh, really? Oh, the amp has like the orange stripes on it, doesn't it? It's, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Black and orange stripes. Yeah, they alternate. I bought a Burrow one time, and I got it really cheap, and I got it too cheap. So the guy canceled on me and didn't send it to me on an amp. I would have loved to have had that. I do like the Bengal Chrome. Seems like when you have a Bengal Chrome, it's a huge name on it. All right, third and final pre-fill. We got David D, Kansas City, Tennessee. Al, Green Bay, Washington, and Dallas. Baltimore, Chicago, and New England. Greg, Minnesota, Buffalo. Arizona and Jacksonville. An old school Kenny. I don't blame you. Joseph, Houston, Cleveland. I kind of like getting the player on the style that they used. I think that's kind of neat. Greg, Miami, Tampa Bay. I mean, you get somebody from the 80s on a speed, it looks good, but they never wore a speed. Jeff, San Francisco, Carolina. Jim Brown definitely never wore a speed helmet. They look amazing, but, you know. Nathan, New Orleans and Cincinnati. Atlanta and the Jets. Charlie, Indy. The Giants. Brada, Pittsburgh. Chargers. Bill, close us out with Detroit, Denver, and Philly. And you get Vegas, Rams, and Seahawks. All All right, guys, for this last pre-fill, we will do live fills as soon as we get this one done. We got David D., Kansas City, Tennessee, Al, Green Bay, Washington, Dallas, Baltimore, Chicago, New England, Greg, Minnesota, Buffalo, Arizona, Jacksonville, Joseph, Houston, Cleveland, Greg, Miami, Tampa Bay, Jeff, San Francisco, Carolina, Nathan, New Orleans, Atlanta, Cincy and the Jets, Charlie, Indy and the Giants, Brada, Pittsburgh and the Chargers, Bill, Detroit, Denver, Philly, Vegas, Rams, and Seahawks. All right, guys, this is a 1 box. The live fill will be a 2 box. Eight times. Let's see what we can get. I do know there's at least one more Bengal helmet in there since we pulled 2 of them last night, 1 tonight. There is the Burrow, of course, is still floating around in there. 7. And lucky number 8. Box 95. 95. There it is, box 95. Oh. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Box 95. Minnesota. Greg. Greg had Minnesota in this one. Earpiece in the bag. This guy is JSA authenticated on the rep. And silver ink on the purple. Oh. Looks like Greg, you just got mossed. Nice hit. Randy. Oh, he's not on. It's to wait and see. Oh, no, Greg seems to kill it on Saturdays. There's a slight. No, that was just a little bit of my water that I opened. Randy Moss. Nice hit, Greg. All right, guys. 2 big names in there. Kyron Williams and Ocho. 4 good ones, but 2 monsters. How about that? See if we can keep going. Try a 2 box live fill. Let me get it typed in. There it is. Grab a spot. You want a spot. Good live. Let's see. We got Jason, Green Bay, with the random for sale. Dave, Pittsburgh. Bill, Buffalo. Nathan, Houston. Brada, Miami. Johnny 5, Denver. Bill laid on Pittsburgh. Mark laid on Pittsburgh. Al laid on Green Bay. Steve, New Orleans. Ooh. Al, Washington. Where'd it go? James, Indy. Bill played on Houston. Bill, San Francisco and Dallas. Brugman laid on San Francisco. Al, Kansas City. Jeff laid on Denver. David H., the Giants. Jeff C., Detroit. And we got 2 spots left. Do a quick run through, see if anybody. There is a Herbert in the Chargers, a Lawrence in the Jags. Minnesota, we just pulled the Moss. There's also, can't remember. I want to look back at the list to refresh. Baltimore. See, we pulled an Ogden. Should be a Ray Lewis. Cincy has the Joe Burrow. Tampa Bay, can't remember. Vegas, God, I don't remember. Terrible, I don't remember. Arizona has a Kyler. New England, I want to say there's a Welker. Rams, I think there's a Kurt Warner. Chicago, Caleb Williams. Atlanta, we pulled the Penix, so I can't remember. Philly, I know there's an A.J. Brown. Should be a Jalen Hurts. Jets, I think there's a Sauce. Seattle, there's a Sean Alexander. Tennessee's got a Will Levis. Carolina's got a Bryce Young. And Cleveland, I don't remember. Brugman, Minnesota. 1 spot left. I'm going to go ahead and get us a couple boxes if anybody sees a team there they want. Well, let me know. If not, we'll get it filled some other way. We'll probably try another 2-box. See if we can do that. James, Chargers. That fills it. We'll try another one as a 2-box. If it doesn't fill, we can switch it to a 1-box and then call it a night. Something like that. All right, here we go. 8 times. Get 2 boxes. And Jason's got a random for sale if somebody just wants one team. 3. There's 5. 6. 7. And 8. Going to be 67. 67 and 61. Randomize 8 times. 67 and 61. Stack was heavy. I think it had some authentic. 67 and 61. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was getting the boxes, remember? Remember I said I was going to get the boxes while I was filling that one? Oh, I slid them over. I see. Yeah. Sometimes my brain don't work too well. I actually remembered that we needed to get our randoms. I just slid all the helmets a tad early. I do appreciate the reminder. Chargers in Minnesota. Detroit and the Giants. Because Lord knows I have forgotten before. San Fran and Indy. Washington. New Orleans. Denver. Miami. Houston. Pittsburgh. Green Bay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, sure, whatever. I did. I knew I needed to pull randoms. I don't know why I slid them over to put the boxes on. I got out of time, but I did remember I hadn't pulled randoms yet. I just screwed up after that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17. That's not right. There's 6, 9, 11, 14. I definitely got one on here that wasn't picked. I think it was Chicago. Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Chicago was not on there. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's see what we got. Did anybody take Jason's random? Nope. Okay. All right, so Jason had Green Bay. Gets the Jets. Dave, Pittsburgh. Rams. Bill. Oops. Buffalo. Cincy. Nathan. Houston. Tennessee. Brada. Miami. Seattle. Jonathan. Johnny 5. Denver. Baltimore. I did like that chant. Jets, 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 Jets. That was pretty cool. Steve, New Orleans. Cleveland. Excuse me. Al, Washington. Atlanta. James, Indy. Jags. Bill, San Fran and Dallas. Tampa Bay, Arizona. Al, Kansas City. Vegas. David H, Giants. Patriots. Jeff C, Detroit. Philly. Brugman, Minnesota. Carolina. And James closed us up with the Chargers. And gets the Bears. Last one to put in, last one to come out. All right, guys. Here we go. First box, 61. Good luck. And again, we'll try another 2 box. See if we can get it filled. Oh, shit. Arizona. On the flash. I love that color. Love that color. Arizona was Bill. It is an awesome color. Want to be Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. Not McBride. I got a McBride in there somewhere. Yeah, that's a good one. I like Kurt Warner's signature. Takes his time and signs it right every time, don't he? Nice hit, Bill. Kurt Warner on the flash. Nice. Write that down. Kurt coming out. Nice hit, Bill. All right, 67. Let's see if 67 pays off big time. Ooh. Almost filled. Rams. The Rams were Dave. This is amazing. I got a feeling I know what it is. Come on. Tell him he didn't run lives. Oh, man. I think Dave might have some bragging rights on his buddy. Beckett authenticated. Love it. I love how he signed on that decal. Nice hit, Dave. That two-boxer. All we need is make it a three-boxer and get a... Yeah, what it is. It's crazy, isn't it? Kurt Warner on two teams. Got the Flash Kurt, Arizona, and the Rams Kurt. Nice. I think Greg's been chasing that. Nice hit. So we had Bill getting the Arizona Warner and Dave getting the Rams. Double Warner. That one night we had a double Manning, but I don't think it was the same break. It was like one time it was Arizona, one time it was Denver, one time it was Indy. There it is, guys. Another two box if we can get him filled. We got James with Pittsburgh. Brugman, Houston. Al, Green Bay. It's crazy. Two Warners and one two-box break. Jeff C., Denver. I've never seen Warner on the Giants. Wasn't there very long, but just never seen it. Bill, Buffalo. I don't know if he was ever a regular season member of the Packers or not. I remember him being there for a minute. Mark, Detroit. Brada, Miami. Bill, late on Pittsburgh. Dave, late on Pittsburgh. Al, Washington. Bill, late on Houston. But you got San Francisco and Dallas. Steve, New Orleans. No. Nathan. Cincy. Al, that would be odd for you to get skunked. We got 4 spots left. I'm going to go through the teams. We got Indy. There is a, what's his name? Good grief. Andrew Luck. Kansas City. Minnesota. Giants. Giants probably have an LT. I can't remember if Eli came out or not. Chargers. There's a Herbert. Tennessee's a Levis. New England, I think there's a Welker. And I think I put an Amendola back in. Philly, I think there's a Jalen Hurts and an A.J. Brown. Cleveland, I think there's an Amari Cooper. Chicago, I don't remember who I put in Chicago. I know there's 3 of them in there. Carolina, Bryce Young. Baltimore, should be Ray Rice. Or not Ray Rice, Ray Lewis. Seattle, there's Sean Alexander. Yes, it is Panini. It is Panini. He's the only guy I've seen Panini authenticate, though. It's kind of weird. Al, Tampa Bay. What you think of cards with Panini? Joseph, Chargers. Dave, the Bears. 1 spot left. Luck must have had some kind of contract with Panini. Jeff C., Indy. That closes it. All right. This will be the last 2 boxes of the night. We'll try 1 box to end it. And I think every Luck I've ever had has been a VSR 4. I don't know why he doesn't do speeds. Well, I guess it's because he probably hasn't signed anything in a while. And when he signed, apparently for Panini, they were all VSRs. I guess that would make sense. I thought about it before I said it. All right. We got James with Pittsburgh, Minnesota. Brugman, Houston, Cleveland. Al, Green Bay, Baltimore. Jeff, Denver, Atlanta. Bill, Buffalo, Giants. Mark, Detroit, Philly. Brada, Miami, Arizona. Al, Washington, the Jets. Bill, San Fran and Dallas. Jags, Seahawks. Steve, New Orleans, Kansas City. Nathan, Cincy, New England. Al, Tampa Bay. Tennessee. Joseph, Chargers. Rams. Dave, Chicago. Carolina. And Jeff closes with Indy. Gets Vegas. All right, guys, we got James, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Brugman, Houston, Cleveland, Al, Green Bay, Baltimore, Jeff, Denver, Atlanta, Bill, Buffalo, and the Giants, Mark, Detroit, Philly, Brada, Miami, Arizona, Al, Washington, and the Jets, Bill, San Fran, Dallas, Jags, and Seahawks, Steve, New Orleans, Kansas City, Nathan, Cincy, New England, Al, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Joseph, Chargers, Rams, Dave, Chicago, Carolina, and Jeff, Indy, and Vegas. All right, guys, we'll get this one, then we'll do a one box, and we'll be done with them for the night. And then tomorrow we'll come back if we can fill the touchdown box. If we don't fill the touchdown box, we'll just do it on Tuesday with the regular break. 8 times. This is a 2 box. Five, 6, 7, and lucky number 8. Going to be 108 and 71. I randomized 8 times. 108, 71. All right, guys, here we go. Box 71 coming up first. Good luck. Cleveland. Brugman. You blame Zach if you hit. JSA authenticated. You did kind of will him the luck. Oh, color dot right on it. That is Amari. Oh, God. Amari Cooper on the classic speed Cleveland. Nice hit, Zach. Amari Cooper. And box 108. Tampa Bay. No skunk for Al. Creamsicle. Dave, you did hit that. I will do that if you want me to. Not a problem. Don't tell him. Let's just see how he reacts when it pops up in the mail. That'd be awesome. That would be amazing. All right, Al, Tampa Bay. Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. I love these old helmets. The smiley face in the D there. That is Derek Brooks. Used to have him quite a bit. Been a little while. Nice hit, Al. Derek Brooks on the creamsicle. And we will try one more. It'll be a one box. This will be the last one of the night if we can fill it. Don't send on this one until it fills. Let me get it typed in. There it is. One boxer if you want one. All right, let's see what we got. James, Pittsburgh. Jason, Green Bay, random for sale. Bill, Buffalo. Jeff C., Denver. Bill, late on Pittsburgh. Steve, New Orleans. Brada, Miami. Elliot, Indy. Al, Green Bay's gone. Dave, Pittsburgh's gone. James, Giants. Hugman, Houston. Sam, Dallas. Bill, late on Houston, but you got San Francisco. Steve, Chicago. Johnny 5, Chargers. Brady, late on Indy. We got 3 spots left. I think I got everything. Yep, 3 spots left. Got the Cincy. There is a Burrow. Detroit. There's a Megatron. Looking for the bigger hit team. What do we get? Jeff, Cincy. Bill, Detroit. 1 spot left. Oh, Mark, you took Detroit? Sorry, Bill. Detroit was not available. Somehow I jumped Mark. Al has Washington. I see Al's Washington. Al's Washington and Mark's Detroit are both right there between Sam's Dallas and Mark's Detroit. I can guarantee you I didn't miss them because when I was reading down through there, it went Sam, and then I remember it being Bill was the next one. So, Bill, that Detroit was not there. Sorry. Mark had Detroit, and Al had Washington. We are all closed up. I know for a fact they weren't there when I started scrolling. Got it. Sorry about that, Mark and Al. Like I said, I know for a fact they weren't there because I actually Most of the time, I don't remember reading the list, but that time I did for whatever reason. YouTube likes to help me look stupid. And I need no help with that. All right, 16 in the bag. This is going to do it for tonight. This will be our last one. This is a 1 box. If you don't hit, Bill can have them. Nice. James, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Jason, I didn't see that random sell, so Cleveland. Bill, Buffalo, Arizona. Jeff, Denver, the Rams. Steve, New Orleans, Seattle. Brada, Miami, Philly. Elliot, Indy, Minnesota. James, Giants, Chiefs. Brugman, Houston, New England. Sam, Dallas, Atlanta. Bill, San Francisco, the Jets. Steve, Chicago, Carolina. Johnny 5, Chargers, Ravens. Who took Cincy? Jeff, Cincy, Vegas. Mark, Detroit, Tampa Bay. And Al closed us up with Washington. Got Jacksonville. We got James, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Jason, Green Bay, Cleveland. Bill, Buffalo, Arizona. Jeff, Denver, and the Rams. Steve, New Orleans, Seattle. Brada, Miami, Philly. Elliot, Indy, Minnesota. James, Giants, Chiefs. Brugman, Houston, New England. Sam, Dallas, Atlanta. Bill, San Fran, and the Jets. Steve, Chicago, Carolina. Johnny 5, Chargers, Ravens. Jets. Jeff, can't read my own writing. Jeff, Cincy and Vegas. Mark, Detroit, Tampa Bay. And Al, Washington and Jacksonville. All right, guys, going to pull this last box and go watch the boxing match. It's Terrence Crawford moving up to 154 tonight. For the life of me, I can't remember his opponent's name, but it should be a pretty good fight. I don't know where they're at in the fights. We'll go up and catch up. 7. And number 8, we are opening box 136. Randomize that list 8 times. Box 136. I got to write a note. 136. Get the fuck up. 136. All right, guys. Good luck. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my. Giants camo. This one's been in there for a while. I remember putting a picture of this one a long time ago. James, I think you're going to like this one. This could be my favorite helmet I have in there right now. I forgot about this one too, Al, and I love this helmet. That one is Beckett authenticated. And it's LT with all the inscriptions. Hall of Fame 99, 10-time Pro Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and Giants Ring of Honor. Look at all those inscriptions. Nice hit, James. More ink, the better on that one. That is a beauty. Love it. Nice hit. That is a great way to finish it up. Yeah, you're welcome, James. That is a beautiful one. All right, guys, a little quick recap. We had LT, Amari Cooper, Travis Kelce, Derek Brooks, Kyron Williams, Ocho Cinco, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, and Kurt Warner. A whole lot of Kurt Warner tonight. And the touchdown box is still live if you want to get in on that 6-item break. If we fill it tomorrow, we will break it tomorrow afternoon, or evening, whenever we get her done. Yep, Mark, I appreciate it. See you next time. Thanks for the fills, guys. Everybody have a great Sunday, and I hope to see you tomorrow with that touchdown box.